amount of times that the Dryad will be able to slow something when you're chasing something. Because if you simply right click on the unit, the Dryad will follow, and when he's in shooting range he will fire an arrow or a spear. What is it? Let's take a look at the Dryad right now. Zoom in. Dryad's got brown hair, scarf, and it looks like it's got something protecting its butt. I don't know what that is. If anyone knows what's protecting the Dryad's butt, please post it in the comments of the audio commentary. Right now Moon is creeping with his Demon Hunter because I think he wants level 3 on it, and that's really essential when you're playing against Fiends, because the Undead will usually get Death Knight Naga Lich with Orb of Corruption on the Lich, and they will nuke your heroes like shit. And especially if they get Frostworms and Destros, which I think Night Elf will get later. You really need your Demon Hunter to be level 3 in order to keep that Death Knight's mana low. And the Lich, the Naga is not really that important, even though it does do area of effect damage to your bears. But the Death Knight and the Lich are much more important because the Lich slows your units, and the Death Knight's got an insane damaging ability. And Moon will now split his army. As you can see, he's building a Tree of Life now. He's at 46 pop. He will be creating some more units right now. The reason why Moon isn't going for Hippogriffs because on really high level Hippogriffs, if you're playing against a really good undead like Night End, he can just go like wham 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 and web all those Hippogriffs, then move back a bit and then fight again. While you're missing the Hippogriffs, he still has the same amount of army. While let's see, while you will have a disadvantage because you don't have the Hippogriffs with you. And if you go for Hippogriffs as your choice of anti-air, and if he has Fiends, any good undead will be able to web it quickly and then walk a bit back just to give himself some extra time. And now there's a shade on Moon, and what you can see is that he split his army, got his Demon Hunter. He switched all damage increasing items to the Demon Hunter and gave it the potion of invulnerability. And right now there's no mana on the... Wow, I think actually Night End could have gotten the kill there by using his Wand of Mana Stealing and then coiling the Demon Hunter, but I don't know. He might have gotten it, he might have not. Probably not. But, well, what we're seeing right now is Night End... Sorry, it's late. Night End cancelled the Tree of Life of Moon. He knew Moon is going for an expand. That's Moon's key to success. I mean, seriously. In like every game it goes like, we made Fox Moon build Tree of Life. If you're watching Moon on WAC TV, he always goes building Trees of Life around. And the reason why he switched his TP to the Panda is because the Panda is really important in battles. It's well, you can say it's as important as the DH, but the DH is much more robust, and also if he's going to harass with the Demon Hunter and his Panda gets caught, he will just have to back the fuck up with the Panda and his entire army, or he will get screwed so much that he has no chance of winning anymore. Therefore, he switched the TP to the Panda and he just gave the DH a potion of lesser invulnerability in order to get away. And we're talking about the Fiend's web ability. At first when I saw this game I was kind of confused myself as to why Moon wasn't getting any Hippogriffs, but then I figured Moon was playing on a whole different level than me, and every time I play versus good undeads myself, you see why. You will notice why you're not supposed to use Hippogriffs. But I'm not saying they can't work. They can work really well, especially if you manage to maneuver them good and like fly them over the trees and then attack before the battle begins and not rush in mindlessly with the Hippogriffs. I think that's the main problem with Hippogriffs. You're fighting open battles. They get webbed pretty quickly, and Turtle Rock is on some places a pretty open map. And usually large-scale fights will occur because the one of the undead basics is that they will remain at 50 pop for a long period of time, and they will just use their single mine, and then in the end they will produce their 100 food epic army to completely counter yours and then rape your ass. And Moon knows that. If you take a look at Moon, he's building 2 expansions at the moment. One at the top, which is being destroyed by ghouls right now. That's good anticipation there by Night End, but it doesn't seem... Moon cancelled it. If you take a look at the battle, Moon is just running away instead of burning a TP. Also good decision there by Moon. And at the bottom he's building another one, because Night End can't really harass at 2 places at the same time, even though he's already scouted it. That's very good play there by Night End. Let's tie back to Moon. He's at 47 pop. He knows Night End will be banking. I don't know why I keep saying Night Elf. It's annoying me, but it's late, so please forgive me for my incapability to say Night End all the time, and sometimes say Night Elf. But if I say Night Elf in a weird context, just know that it's Night End. But Night End is now breaking pop. Let's take a look at his base. For some reason he's breaking pop early. He's still got 3,730 gold, 2010 in his base. And not much... Wow, not much good items. 2 talismans of evasion on his Death Knight. But he does have a medallion of courage, which increases the strength and intelligence of the hero by 4 when worn. Which is an awesome item to have on your Death Knight. It increases the mana by 60, increases mana regeneration and hit points by 100 and damage by 4. So that's a good item for your Death Knight. If you take a look at the Lich, only got the Orb of Corruption. Usually it's stacked with claws and gloves. Naga got a claw though, but she isn't giving it to the Lich yet. I don't know if that will happen eventually. What you see right now is that this good play by Moon. He's moving his Dryads in such a position that he will be able to split the army up of Night End, so he can do some damage on the base. And what we see right now is that Moon broke population. You should break population when your expand is about to finish, and sometimes, such as in this case, Night End will the undead will be pushing you. And if he won't be pushing you and just continues on banking, you should just build another expand. You should just try to build 2 or 3 expands if you're certain that he won't be breaking pop. Therefore scouting is essential, and you gotta stay on close on your opponent, as Moon is doing right here. He isn't letting Night End get too much map control right now. There's also it's very important in games, if you ask me, is that the psychology of the game. If you feel like you're being pressurized, if you feel like you're being pushed, if you feel like you're driven into a corner, even though, let's say, the population counts and heroes are even, it will surely affect your manner of play. Yeah, I'm going to complete another Tree of Life at the top. Gold mines are running low. They're both at about 2k gold. And Moon is just going to chill at the tavern, grabbing some more beer for his Panarin Brewmaster. Needs a refill. And Night End still didn't swap items. Got 2 Frost Worms, a Destroyer, Abomination. This is basically just a very strong undead army with 2 statues to provide with healing, which is strong against Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combination, because it's an area of effect spell and that's area of effect healing. And the Walking Mana Potions, which is awesome to have on a spell-based army. The strength of this army lies mainly in its nuking capabilities and the power to focus units down really fast and slowing them even with the Frostworms, Naga, Lich. It's just to pick off certain units or heroes, especially heroes if you ask me. And then he's still got the 2 Abominations, probably with Disease Cloud to get some area of effect damage done himself. Well, area of effect damage, poison damage, which deals damage over time, and that's really effective against units such as Dryads or Bears. That's the disease cloud is always